Hey guys, sorry about the abrupt cut.
Yeah, it was,
Where do these guys come from?
which guys? These guys?
These guys.
Those guys?
Those guys.
Those are us.
Hi, me.
No, it's just, I got a notification that made me stop recording because I ran out of room. Because I recorded a lot of stuff off my phone. HD camera actually works pretty well. You can be the judge of that. I'm working on getting an actual camera. But yeah, yeah, we were just wrapping up everything, and how we thought about stuff. And RTX, me and David go to a lot of conventions, and I do a lot of security work and stuff like that, so does he. And one thing I found weird about the convention was the fact that, it ended at like 6 p.m.
It did. It ended very early.
And that was weird because I'm used to conventions going to like 2, 3 in the morning. Yep. And that's one good thing about those conventions. There's enough spacing between, and they have enough different things going on, enough panels and events going, that it can afford to go that late because there's always something to do. And that's one thing that I really hope Rich Teeth can do with RTX. And that'd be extremely awesome because I love staying out late when I go to conventions and doing stuff, and especially when like other conventions I go to in Arizona, they have the raves and the dances, like parties and fucking concerts and shit, and that'd be really cool to see at RTX. If you guys want to let them at RTX know that I want that'd be cool too. Do more work for me.
Yeah. I realize I've been like pretty much a critic the entire time.
But we loved it. We had a great time.
Overall, I loved RTX. It was a very fun experience. Got to go see a bunch of exclusives, and they had a bunch of stuff there, and it was a lot of fun. But one note I got to make on Rooster Teeth's part is that a lot of people, if not everyone, go there to meet the cast of the shows they love, whether it be Achievement Hunter, Rooster Teeth, for the podcast, the shorts, RBB, all these. But they work so hard to do everything for the con. But I think that's kind of a downside, is that not them working hard, but that they work so hard that they really do try to make time for their fans and for us, and getting signings and everything. But I think it's pretty sad that they're running around doing all this stuff, trying to coordinate the whole convention, while there's so many people, and not like I was one of the ones, I want to get my shirt signed by Bernie. I wanted to take a picture with him. I just didn't get that chance at that time because he was running around. He had to go meet with people. He had to go do stuff, and unfortunately, not everybody had the time. And even much for many of the signings, they had a single hour, and for you have maybe not the full 10,000, but you have well over 6,000 people wanting to get get an autograph, talk with them,
the
get a
Achievement
picture.
Hunter Lounge. They had a line, so you go and you get a picture, signed by the 6 main Achievement Hunter guys. And the fact is, there was no given point throughout the whole convention, all 3 days, where that line was empty. And they would actually at certain points they would actually let everything, like they'd close the fucking line off, and then let that thing empty, give the guys a break, and then instantly the line would be full again, like without a hesitation. And it sucks for guys that want to get certain shit signed or whatever, by the Rooster Teeth guys. Like if you see them walking around, you'll see videos of them.
They always have people around them and stuff.
They get swarmed bad, and then they got to then they feel bad because they got told, hey, sorry, we can't, I can't do anything right now. I got to go. And it sucks for the fans, and it sucks for them because their fans, they understand that their fans want to, meet them, want to, shake their hand, give them a hug, whatever the fuck. And the fact that they can't always do that, it sucks for them and it sucks for the fans. And, I would like, to see, because they're getting bigger and bigger, and eventually, they'll always be helping out with their convention that they started. But, it'd be cool to see them have a little bit more free time to go and, kind of mingle with, their fans, the people that have helped support them this whole time.
Yeah, definitely.
It'd be awesome.
It would be great if they could get people, trusted people to run things for them, while they can go and enjoy the con that they've started and everything. And I know they enjoy what they do, especially the con. They love going to the panels and hosting those and everything. But like I said, it's just a shame, that their time is cut so short during the cons because of what they're trying to do. So
it sucks, but you know, it's still an early con. It's only 3 years old.
It is,
still
and, you
working
know,
out
a
the
lot
wrinkles.
of improvements can be done, will be done, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
You know, as compared to like, you know, what I've seen from last year and the year before that, their first year, you know, you know, last year they had 4,000 people.
Yeah.
They've over doubled that number in 1 year. So
It's crazy.
you know, so for next year, who knows? You know, maybe 20,000, maybe 30,000.
You never know. And the thing is, you know, that's how they grow. If people like it, they'll come. Like hell, you know, people that I was talking to, you know, are coming from, you know, Canada. You know, a few people in the crowd, you know, for you know, the live cast were from New Zealand and Australia and stuff, and you know, they're coming, you know, around the world, you know, from like Hawaii and shit. You know, that's dedication. And if you know they keep growing and getting bigger and bigger, you know, it can grow fast. As like I go to PCC Phoenix Comic Con, and from last year to this year, it grew, you know, 20,000 people. You know, so
Yeah.
that, you know, it's just one of those things. If you like it, you're gonna go to it. And, you know, I'm still going next year. You know, especially because I didn't get a single picture with anyone or any autographs, which I'm not really big on autographs. You know, not too much. I like getting pictures with people because it's, you know, it's kind of one of those things like, you know, it's nice. You can see them,
Yeah.
you know, interaction and shit. And I wanted to get a picture of Jeff. It didn't work out. I was busy doing stuff, and you know, and they were busy. You know, they're all, you know, doing their stuff, but it was still fun. You know, no matter what, you know, like shit I have to say about the con. You know, like I didn't like certain things. Most of it was, you know, Austin itself. Austin itself was the biggest, you know, problem I had, because there are times for things, there traffic, construction, you know, shit like that was going on. It was a pain in the ass. You know, but hey, you know, what can you do? But I'm still going back next year, and I know Skylar wants to go too. And so
I'm debating.
and
I
David's
probably
debating.
won't, because this con's really taking it out of me, both out of myself and my pocket.
No,
so.
I know that. I literally have no money. I spent my last $4 on 2 energy drinks for the ride home. So I'm broke. But you know, I've had a great time. You know, it's one of those things like, you know, it's just shit happens. You know, you go to cons, you spend money, you have a good time, and you know, they improve and things get better.
Well, if any of you guys ever, you know, want to go, you know, I encourage you and stuff, go to, you know, if you're a fan of Rooster Teeth, definitely at some point go to a con. You know, plan it out. Be sure, you know, you can do it all, money-wise and, you know, time-wise. But I encourage you. It is a fun experience, and you know, while there are some tweaks, you know, overall it was just a blast, and I encourage you all, you know,
And it doesn't have to be
be a
it doesn't
part
have
of
to be
it.
RTX. You know, there's RVBTO and all that. And there's others. You know, there's Australia one.
Yeah,
there's,
definitely.
you know, there's ones all over. And if you're in like a place that, you know, is kind of farther from, you know, all of the other, you know, Rooster Teeth ones, you can always just start and, you know, get around with other fans around you in your city and state. And you know, that's how the other ones started. You know, the other RVBTO and all that.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
That's
start
how
your
a lot
own
of
one,
cons
you know,
start.
talk to them, and it, you know, it's one of those cool things, and you know, have fun. That's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna cut it there.
Yeah, so, you know, thanks guys for watching. Go, you know, remember, like, share, subscribe, you know, make sure, help us get our name out there so we can get better content for you. And go check out our Facebook page if you haven't.
Yeah, and you know, just check by every once in a while, and you know, with more time, you know, we'll get better and better, and you know, so we can have, you know, because we're just starting out with this, you know, getting it off the ground, and you know, it takes the support of, you know, you guys out there to make it better. So if you want it better, you got to work out too.
Yep. All right. Thanks, guys. See you next time.
Later.